Welcome to the Producer Show on WLTK-DB Talk Radio. This show is designed to bring you up to speed on the latest shows, showtimes, station updates, and most of all, see how all of you are doing out there. Sit back and relax as Todd fills you in on the latest and takes your live questions about the station, his book, his life, or just to say hello. Now, let's get started. And a good evening, one and all. Holy cow, this is a little different. Welcome to the Producer Show. This is something I wanted to start because of all the questions I'm receiving through email, through Messenger. I want to make things as easy as possible for you guys. I want to have this a safe place for you, an easy place to navigate. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. And I just, the questions that have coming in, I'm completely blown away. You guys are interested in some of the small things that add up to bigger things. And yeah, I see the comments, the Facebook user thing. Facebook, wake up, huh? I mean, come on. It's a public group. If you're in the group, and that's one thing I'm going to talk about, if you're in that group, you need to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, and you authorize that. Authorize that, and your name will be shown, and you will no longer forevermore be Facebook user. And if you need instructions how to do that, just contact me. I'll walk you through it. I'll give you a call, whatever it takes, because I know that can be frustrating. It's frustrating for psychics and things. It's frustrating because they can't see your name and they have to connect with that and things of that nature. So if you need some help with that, let me know. That's why I'm here. And hi, Diet. Yes, you found me. And yes, it's working now. It's working now, Caden. I can see you, my friend. Finally, you're not a Facebook user. And it I don't know. It's just a privacy thing with that. But one of the biggest questions that I've had is, and this was again brought to my attention by Barnaby Jones, had a viewer that asked the same question. How do I find these shows before they're live? And that is a phenomenal question, because normally you guys get them, they just pop up. But there's ways around that. Now, there's some technical ways too that I'm working on and getting some help from Danny Loosemore on how to do this for all the shows. It'll be very time consuming. It's going to take a little while. But for now, we're going to keep things simple. We're going to keep things super simple. I'm going to share my screen here with you. If it works, it should. It should, folks. And it may be a little wonky at first, but we'll get there to the tab. So what you do is you're going to go onto the Facebook group. Here's our Facebook group. Okay. You can watch shows from here. You can interact. You can meet the host, find out all kinds of cool information, all that kinds of fun stuff. Now, on the discussion area, which is where it defaults, if you were just to scroll a little bit, you're going to see on the left hand or on the right hand side where it says upcoming events. Upcoming events right here. Select see all. There's all of our upcoming events that we have coming up here for the week, and you can continue to see more because there are more. So make sure you take a little time to read and hit see more. You can go to that event, say we'll go to this event. You can notify yourself, you can get notified of when the event is going to air. So many fun things to do on Facebook. It really isn't that hard. It just takes a little bit of digging, and YouTube's even easier to find a live show. I recommend everybody watching our live shows through YouTube. I really do. It was designed for video. Not saying Facebook isn't, but Facebook is designed for cute puppy pictures. Okay. So YouTube, our station on YouTube, if you go here like so, you will see it's kind of a different platform. You're going to see some options here: home, videos, live, playlist, community, channels, all kinds of fun stuff on YouTube. All you have to do is click on live, and there is every single show that we have scheduled or that is already played, and you can see them all through there. Now, if you want to get notified for one of these shows, let's say we have one coming up here. Okay, Twilight Tonight's coming up at 6 o'clock tonight. Look at this. All you have to click is notify me. Notify me. Notification on. You will get a message saying when that show starts, so you won't miss it from the beginning. And it does take a little bit of planning to let me stop that. It takes a little bit of planning, to go through the week, see what shows are coming up. But we normally have those up between Thursdays and Fridays. It's normally when the bulk of them are up there. Also, we work throughout the weekends to schedule. We schedule them as they come in. Steph does a phenomenal job with this. We get the majority of them done by Thursday and Friday. Monday's a good catch-up day. That's when the sheet's updated, and we load some more events. So that's how you can keep better track of our events. Now, you can always, and I mean always, go to the website, WLTK-DB.com. Go there, click on the schedule. Plan your week out. Say, okay, I've got this, and I've got this time to watch this. So watch those shows. Use the events to see what guests are coming up, because that tells you the guests, all the information. You may like this show, but don't particularly find the guest interesting. Well, there you go. Now you know. So now you can find another show that you're interested in. Works just like that. So if anybody has any questions, post those in comments. I'll do my best to answer them, and I will walk you guys through this. I know some of it's confusing. There are so many shows out there, so many stations. It's hard to keep above water, but I've got to say we're doing pretty good. For what we have, we're doing fantastic, and we're holding our own up there. Hi, Derek. So good to see you. There's so many new things, so many new ways, and there's something we're working on. I'm going to work on with Danny Loosemore. I have to have his IT expertise, and it's a cool little feature. They have it on their website, and I'll implement it on others, where you can click and it downloads it straight to your calendar and lets you know in advance. So there's another way. There's always a way to find out how to find these live shows. Now, some new show hosts. I haven't had much of an opportunity to really announce the new show hosts for a while, and it's growing. It's ever growing. We've got Amara Bonet. She's host of Voice of Oneness. That's on Thursdays at 10 o'clock. Amazing show. It winds me down every Thursday. I look forward to these shows just as much as you guys do. Oh my goodness. I learn so much from them, and I have a front row seat, so I'm lucky. But her show is amazing. It's about using your own inner powers to manifest, to be one with yourself. It's amazing stuff. And especially as paranormal investigators, we need these kinds of shows to bring us back down to earth. After a long investigation, it's tough. It's tough to wind down. I mean, for example, you saw an apparition. You can't just go to sleep that night. You need something to meditate you. You need something to calm you down. And these shows can do that after a good investigation. They really can. Watch a replay. It's amazing how they work. Also, Dee Moonflyer, host of Twilight Tonight. That's going to be airing live here in just a little while, starting at 6. And it's another phenomenal show, paranormal-based show, you name it, cryptos, aliens. She'll talk about anything. She's an amazing host. She asks the questions that most people don't get asked, and I like that. She's a great interviewer. Benjamin Young, Cross Country Paranormal. He came on board with Ashley. They're doing a show Beyond the Afterlife that airs Monday nights at 7. And they had their debut. It's an awesome debut. You guys have got to check that out. Check out the replay. It's definitely one for the books. They have great chemistry together, and they talk about a lot of things paranormal, not just television, not just the hype, but the thick of it, the origins, the why this came about, answering a lot of questions. Really good stuff. Anya Shin, she has joined us as well. She does her psychic reading shows Tuesdays at 5, and she is a blessing. She's a sweetheart. She goes through those. Watching her work is absolutely phenomenal. You can just literally see her connect, and then her demeanor changes. It's amazing. So if you haven't, and those readings are free, you got to get there early. These reading shows, you've got to get there early. Even if you're posting comments before the show airs live, post your comments, post your question, post your birth date. Get in there. Those are going to be the ones answered first. First come, first serve. So all kinds of cool stuff there. Now, I am happy to say we are accepting more programming. Production is done for the new shows. We're accepting some new programming. Now we have limited spots on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Now, for those interested in hosting their own show, the cost is $100 per month for a non-syndicated show. Now, what that means is you come on, you do your show, you get your podcast, the whole 9 yards. The podcast is put onto the station's Podbean account and syndicated to its Apple, Google Play, and so forth. However, for another $50, for $150 a month, you get a private channel which is syndicated with your own Apple, Google Play, Spotify, iHeart. So they just search your show name, poof, you show right up. It's not too bad for $50, folks. It really isn't. So most hosts go with that, so they get the private channel. Now, I've got to ask, and hopefully I get some responses here. What types of programming would you like to see more on this station? Do you want to see more ghosts? Do you want to see more crypto? Do you want to see more psychics? Do you want to see more energy healers? UFOlogists? Alien abductees? These are all things that we can air on the show, on the station, but I need to know what you guys want so I can pursue them. So if you can't answer here and you're watching the replay, just send me an email. Todd Bates at WLTK-DB.com. And yes, speaking of that, Caden, Realm of Darkness is coming back March 9th. True crime show. And we're going to get some more of those too, because those are hot topics. Those are fun to listen to, fun to watch. Oh, chilling. Good stuff. True crime's good stuff. So we are bringing back some true crime. We're going to get another one other than Realm of Darkness as well. I'm already on it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, before we end, these won't be very long. I'll be coming on here once a week, every once in a while, whenever I have some time to get you guys updated, because I know a lot of the hosts take their special time to read every show, to promote every show, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart for doing that. That truly helps. Networking is key. So definitely share, folks. Just share. Sharing is caring, and it is very explosive, especially on social media. But what we have coming up tonight, Friday nights are humongous, humongous days. Good days. They keep me busy. Next thing you know, it's time for bed, and I like that. What we got? We've got Twilight tonight coming up at 6 p.m. tonight, followed by Newbridge Radio with Kevin Mackey. He's going to be having the Queen of Cups on, I believe. Interesting. Interesting show. She does those readings with the tea leaves, coffee leaves. Ooh, interesting, cool stuff. And at 8 p.m., Caden and Alyssa are back with Twisted Ascensions. They're going to be having a special guest on there as well. Someone very close to them. You may want to pay attention. You just may screw up and learn something. And of course, follow that by Haunted Voices. Nicole and I will be talking with Jacob Bryce, Mike Morin. We're going to be talking about their latest documentaries, the investigations behind them, the findings behind them, all kinds of cool stuff. All that starts here in about 45 minutes. So head on over to WLTK-DB.com or go to Facebook group. Just search WLTK-DB. Find the Facebook group or our fan page. Look under the events. Find those events. Click notify. YouTube, same difference. Go to youtube.com/WLTK-DB. Find live. Find your show. Hit notify. Be notified. Be there at the show. It's that simple, folks. It really is. And if anybody is not tech savvy, please reach out to me. I love doing that stuff. I'm a nerd. I really love doing that kind of stuff. So hopefully you guys, excuse me, got some good info out of this little show here. And if you want to see more of those, let me know. Todd Bates at WLTKDB.com. Also, one final announcement before I leave. On the website, get this. On my website, toddmichaelbates.com, I've listed the books cheaper than if you buy them on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and places like that. Why? Because I can. Because I can do that. And we don't need big corporate to hold that kind of stuff down. So now you can get a signed copy of either paperback or hardback. Paperback's $20, hardback's $25. Can't beat it, folks. Free shipping too. Good stuff. The idea is to get the story out. It's not about making money. Come on. Really? No. It's about getting that story out, helping some people. So head on over to toddmichaelbates.com if you can. Drop a note, read the blogs and things while you're over there. And I can't thank you guys enough for taking time to watch this short little segment. They'll get longer. I'll get Hatcher in here with me as well. A lot of things being planned for this because you guys need to know. You can't be left in the loop. Without you, we don't have a station. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. So don't forget, Twilight tonight, 6 p.m. Central. Here in about 40 minutes. It's going to be some good stuff. All of you guys have a great night, great weekend. See you tonight on Haunted Voices, 10 p.m. Central. Take care.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTK-DB.com.